Welcome, I'm Bug Slayer, and this is my first ever unboxing video. I never really got the point of unboxing videos other than the fact that it's cool to share stuff that we get to experience for the first time. This is the Sega Genesis Mini 2. I think that my video is reversed, so everything's backwards. I'll try and do this carefully here. It is smaller than I thought it would be, and I knew it was a mini, so this is kind of funny to me. It just got here today. It shipped all the way from Japan. This is the Mini 2, and I passed over the first one because I saw the game list that was on it and thought, I'm either not interested in those or own most of them somewhere else. I own the Sega Classics collection through Steam and through the Nintendo Switch, and I own several of those that are on that list in physical copy. So I didn't really see the need to own them again on a limiting hardware. So here we go. It's not even taped shut, which is kind of nice. If these boxes are made correctly, they don't really need to be taped. It comes pre-packaged with its own controller, and see, this is a USB cable. That's probably for the controller, maybe, or maybe that's a charging cord. That looks like the HDMI cable for the video and audio. Okay, there's the controller with attached cord. So the other is probably for power. Looks like the real deal. It feels good. The Y button on these controllers have these little nubs on them that can be sharp sometimes. I think I've handled some third-party controllers and those are just sharp, but these don't feel that sharp. They feel okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, the D-pad is good. A lot of these really bad third-party controllers, you can push that in and it messes up the input, and this is not doing that. This feels good. It is, however, USB, not the original, so I'm not going to be able to use my old Sega controllers on this. So if I want to do multiplayer, I'm going to have to buy a second Sega controller. I wish that they would not have done that. I wish they would have used the original port type, because it was a fine port type. It worked, and I've never had a problem with that port type. I think they probably went USB just for the sake of USB. I don't know. Oh, good. It comes with its own charging box. I get so sick and tired of products that need to be charged by USB and don't have its own box. Last thing in the box. It's got a thing for the side port for the Sega CD attachment, just like the original. That's funny. They did not have to include that, and they did, and that is hilarious. It's even got like the little like lock-on port things for the Sega CD base. It's got a fake cartridge slot. It's fake. It's way too small. It will never read a cartridge, and there's no pin connector in there to read a cart. I guess my one gripe with this, it's got the reset button. That feels okay. It feels like a button, not a Sega Genesis console button. But it's got this flip switch thing that just slides back and forth to turn it on and off. And the original did not have that. The original, the reset button and the on-off button were the same style. Second gripe with this, it doesn't indicate which position is on or off. I assume that it's off now, but I don't know. It does have the control ports labeled. Control 1, Control 2. HDMI out, DC in. Labeled. Sega of America, Oak Canyon. Sega JP, Sega Genesis Mini 2. Not a whole lot else. It's got good little little stand things, but they're not rubber, so they might have some slip to them. I wish those were rubber so it wouldn't be slipping around. Just something to make it grip whatever surface I set it on. Yeah, that's slick. So yeah, my next video will be seeing if I can get some. Oh, it's even got the cartridge input label on there. That's going to be confusing for anybody that doesn't know what they're looking at here. But yeah, I guess my next video will be trying to get some actual video footage captured of it, but don't expect it to be anything spectacular because my external video capture capabilities are not that great, but I'll see what I can do. Later.